Hi, I'm Lindsay, National Makeup Artist for Prep Cosmetics and ShopPrep.com. Today I get to go over some new tips, tricks, and techniques to show you how to get the most out of your makeup. We're going to teach how to do contour and highlight right now. Contour and highlight is a great way to change a little bit of the shape of your face. You can give a more strong jawline, higher cheekbones, a thinned nose, the appearance of a fully thinner face, just by using a darker shade and then a highlighting lighter shade. First, we're going to start with a contour. With a soft brush, either this size or this size, something that can apply a soft amount of powder, you're going to add a little bit of your darkened powder. You want this to be about 3 shades darker than your foundation and your true color. Once you've added that, we're going to start with the cheekbone area. So you're going to feel into the face exactly where your cheekbone is. Once you've found that area, you're going to take that brush and just create a nice soft line. You want to make sure that you're not pressing too hard and not applying too much powder because you don't want it to look like a very strong line. Once you've done that, you can soften it out a little bit with a brush that doesn't have any color on it. You can also make the line a little bit thicker by going back and forth into the line, also creating a much softer and more natural look. Once you've applied that line and softened it out, then you're going to match that up on your other side. You'll find your cheekbone and apply underneath that bone in a nice soft line on both sides. Soften both of them out and then step back and look at them together. These should create a nice soft line underneath your cheekbone. Now we're going to go to your jawline. You're going to do a larger brush or the same brush as long as it's nice and soft, and you're going to go directly underneath, just barely touching both underneath the jaw and a little bit on top of the jaw. You want to make sure that this color is not too dark and definitely not too heavy. This is supposed to be an optical illusion, not a dark line drawn around the chin. Once you've gently applied that, then we'll go up to your forehead. Again, you add a little bit of product on your brush. Make sure you tap it off so that you don't add too much of a dark color. And then you're going to start above the arch of your eyebrow, drawing in a nice, soft, gentle line. Then you'll soften that out again to make sure that it looks natural. Go to your other side, mimicking the same line, nice and soft. Soften it out again. You really want to make sure that when you're drawing these lines on the forehead that they look the most natural. Since you're creating more of a depth than is naturally there, they tend to stand out the most. You can also apply these dark lines to the nose. You want to keep on the side of the nose and nice soft lines with a very small amount of powder, both sides. If you want to diminish the size of the face of the nose, you can bring that line around the tip and blend back and forth. That's going to be all the dark color on the face that's going to start your contour. After you applied your dark contour colors, you're going to go back into those same areas and add a light color. We're using a white cream product that starts to disappear once it's applied to the face. You want to make sure that it's not depositing a bright white color, just a nice, soft, gentle glow to the face. We're going to start with that cheekbone area. So you're going to go directly on top of that line that you drew around the C of the eye and then up over the brow, tapping a small amount of product on those areas. You really want to make sure that you gently blend it into the skin so that it's not a white C, but more of a glow that catches the light. So when you smile, you'll leave it on that cheekbone and then up over the brow bone in a half C motion. And you can do the same on the other side, starting in the center and going both up and down. That way you can move the product both up and down, giving a more even application. Once you're done with those two, step back, take a look at both of them, make sure they're nice and even. Then we'll go down to the jawline. You want to make sure that this is a softer line because you don't want to really look like you're shining in those areas. Just a gentle glow to contrast those dark colors. So just right along the top of the jawline, stopping for the chin area, and going to the other side. What this does is it contrasts the dark against a light color, and it gives you more of an optical illusion on the face. Then you'll go up to your forehead. You can do it either on the inside or on the outside of those dark lines. Either one is fine. both is okay too. You want to make sure again that on the top of the forehead you do gentle, soft lines, really blending them in, making sure that they're not white lines. Same thing on the other side. Gently tapping, blending in. Make sure that you tilt your head back and forth as you're applying this into the mirror, because what this product's really going to do is it's going to catch the light. So in one sense, you might not be able to see it, but then when you tilt your head, it will catch the light. So you want to make sure that you check it both left and right and up and down. Once you apply them in that area, you can also apply in the center of the nose, although you do want to make sure that it's nice and gentle. If you tend to shine up on the nose, I would avoid this step just because it can start to look like oil if you do oil up in those areas. Once you've finished, you have a contrast between dark and light on the face that really gives you an arched cheekbone, nice high cheekbone, gives you a defined jawline, and a smaller, thinner face and nose.